The golden retriever, soft mouth, steadfast heart. They were not bred to intimidate. They were not bred to endure frozen wastelands. They were bred to retrieve with gentleness no one could see coming. To understand the golden retriever, we must return to the mist-covered Scottish Highlands of the 19th century, where rolling estates stretched across damp moorlands and hunting was not merely recreation, but a structured tradition requiring precision, discipline, and reliable canine partnership. Game birds were shot over land and water, often falling into thick brush, marshy edges, or cold lochs where retrieval demanded not only physical endurance but a delicate mouth capable of carrying fragile birds without damaging them. At the center of this origin story stands Dudley Marjoribanks, later known as Lord Tweedmouth, a man with a meticulous vision for the ideal gun dog. He did not want a dog driven purely by speed. He did not want a dog prone to harsh grip or unpredictable temperament. He wanted a retriever that combined strength with sensitivity, enthusiasm with obedience, and stamina with composure. Through carefully documented breeding records, Tweedmouth crossed a yellow retriever named News with a now extinct Tweed water spaniel named Belle, laying the foundation for what would become the golden retriever. Subsequent crosses likely included bloodhounds, Irish setters, and additional retriever lines, each contributing traits that refined scenting ability, coat texture, athleticism, and temperament. This was not accidental pairing. It was intentional engineering guided by observation and long-term planning. The resulting dogs possessed water-resistant double coats that insulated against cold Scottish waters, strong yet balanced frames capable of traversing uneven terrain, and most importantly, an instinctive retrieving drive paired with a remarkably soft mouth. The soft mouth became one of the breed's defining features. A golden retriever could carry a freshly shot bird back to its handler without puncturing the skin or crushing the body, demonstrating extraordinary bite inhibition combined with unwavering focus on task completion. This physical control reflected deeper psychological traits. The golden was bred to work closely with humans for extended periods, responding to whistles and hand signals while remaining calm amid gunfire and environmental distraction. Stability under pressure became essential. Unlike some high-strung working breeds, the golden retriever's temperament emphasized steadiness, allowing it to perform consistently in variable weather and terrain. But the golden story did not remain confined to Scottish estates. As the breed gained recognition in Britain and eventually North America, its balanced temperament and trainability attracted attention far beyond sporting circles. Families began noticing something unique. The same dog capable of retrieving birds across icy water displayed exceptional patience and warmth within the home. Its eagerness to please translated seamlessly into companionship. Its steady nerves allowed it to adapt to children's unpredictable movements without excessive reactivity. Its intelligence supported obedience training that reinforced reliability rather than dominance. And gradually, the golden retriever's identity expanded. It became not only a hunting companion, but a household presence defined by approachability and trust. Yet beneath that approachable exterior lies a carefully shaped working heritage. The golden retriever was never meant to be passive. It was bred for purpose, for sustained activity, for structured partnership. Its friendly demeanor does not erase its drive. It simply masks it beneath warmth. As the breed's popularity surged throughout the 20th century, particularly in suburban North America, the golden became synonymous with the ideal family dog. But popularity carries pressure. And as demand increases, breeding priorities can shift. The golden retriever now stands at a point where its gentle image must be balanced against the preservation of health, working instinct, and emotional stability. Because what began as a carefully refined gun dog now carries expectations that extend far beyond the marshlands of Scotland. The question is whether the qualities that shaped its success, softness of mouth, steadiness of heart, clarity of mind, can remain intact as the modern world continues reshaping what companionship means. To understand that tension, we must look deeper into how the Golden Retriever's temperament evolved under both working and domestic influence. As the Golden Retriever's reputation expanded beyond the hunting estates of Scotland and into the broader landscapes of Britain and North America, its defining qualities were tested in environments that demanded not only retrieving skill, but emotional adaptability within increasingly complex human households. In traditional field settings, a Golden Retriever was expected to remain steady at heel while shots were fired overhead, resisting the impulse to break prematurely and waiting instead for a precise command before launching forward across land or water to retrieve fallen game. This steadiness was not accidental restraint. It was trained impulse control layered upon genetic predisposition, reinforced generation after generation through selective breeding that favored calm responsiveness over frantic excitement. The dog had to mark the location of multiple birds, memorize distances and angles, and navigate obstacles such as reeds, brush, and cold currents, all while maintaining a gentle grip that preserved the integrity of the bird. These layered demands shaped a mind capable of both focus and patience. When Golden Retrievers entered North America in greater numbers during the early 20th century, organized field trials formalized these expectations, rewarding dogs that combined drive with composure and precision. Breeders who valued performance continued refining strong retrieving instinct, athletic structure, and stable temperament, preserving the functional blueprint established by Tweedmouth's careful planning. But as suburban expansion accelerated after World War II, the Golden Retriever's balanced nature attracted families seeking more than a sporting companion. The breed's natural sociability, tolerance, and trainability made it exceptionally well-suited for integration into daily household life, particularly in homes with children, where patience and predictability were paramount. This transition did not require a complete reinvention of temperament. The Golden's foundation of stability, originally necessary for reliable performance in the field, translated smoothly into domestic reliability. Its eagerness to please, once directed toward hunting tasks, shifted toward obedience training, therapy roles, and companionship. Its resilience under environmental stress supported adaptability in varied living conditions. As guide dog programs expanded, Golden Retrievers proved capable of navigating crowded streets and responding to visually impaired handlers, demonstrating the same calm focus once required during water retrieves. In therapy settings, the steady presence provided comfort in hospitals, schools, and care facilities, reinforcing the perception of the Golden as inherently gentle and trustworthy. Yet beneath this expanding versatility lies an important distinction. The Golden Retriever was never bred for laziness. It was bred for sustained activity combined with emotional steadiness. Daily exercise, structured engagement, and clear communication remain essential to maintaining balance within the breed. When physical and mental outlets are insufficient, the Golden's natural energy can manifest as restlessness, destructive chewing, or attention-seeking behaviors that reflect unmet need rather than flawed temperament. As popularity surged, another divergence began to form within the breed. Working-line Goldens, often leaner and more intensely driven, continued excelling in field trials and active hunting roles. Showline Goldens, selected primarily for conformation standards emphasizing coat length, coloration. Both lines share common ancestry, yet their expression of energy and working instinct can differ depending on breeding priorities. This divergence, preserving the Golden's gentle temperament, must be accompanied by preserving its physical longevity. Because emotional warmth alone cannot sustain a breed without structural soundness. The Golden Retriever's modern identity, as the quintessential family dog, rests upon layers of deliberate refinement. Its patience with children, its willingness to engage in training, its joyful enthusiasm for retrieving games in backyards. These are not random traits. They are echoes of marshland discipline reshaped for suburban life. The tension now lies in maintaining that balance. If breeding drifts too far toward appearance alone, drive may diminish and health may suffer. If exercise and training are neglected under the assumption that friendliness guarantees ease, behavioral challenges can emerge quietly. The Golden Retriever's story continues unfolding at the intersection of work and warmth. Its soft mouth reflects physical control. Its steadfast heart reflects emotional steadiness. But both require preservation. And as the breed remains one of the most beloved companions worldwide, the responsibility to honor its origins grows stronger with each generation. The Golden Retriever's greatest strength has always been balance. Not the absence of drive, but drive tempered by control. Not the absence of energy, but energy guided by cooperation. And as the breed moved deeper into modern family life, that balance began facing pressures few 19th century breeders could have anticipated. In the field, a Golden Retriever's enthusiasm is channeled with precision. The dog watches the sky, marks the fall of a bird, waits through the echo of gunfire, and only moves when commanded. It learns patience before action, restraint before reward. This laid discipline creates a dog capable of intense focus without tipping into chaos. But in many contemporary households, that structured rhythm is replaced with irregular stimulation. Short walks replace long retrieves. Occasional games substitute for sustained engagement. And while the Golden's forgiving temperament often absorbs these changes with grace, the underlying drive does not disappear. It redirects. A bored Golden may carry objects constantly, seeking purpose and movement. It may demand attention persistently, nudging hands or pacing rooms. It may chew destructively, not out of malice, but out of unmet instinct to work and retrieve. This is the quiet conflict at the heart of the breed's modern identity. The world sees softness. History reveals discipline. The Golden Retriever's emotional sensitivity further complicates this tension. Bred to work closely with humans, it reads tone and mood with remarkable acuity. In calm households, this sensitivity reinforces stability. In chaotic or inconsistent environments, it can amplify anxiety. A Golden does not thrive under harsh correction or unpredictable boundaries. It responds best to steady guidance and positive reinforcement methods aligned with its cooperative heritage. As the breed's popularity grew, large-scale breeding operations emerged, not all of which preserved the careful health standards necessary to sustain longevity. Studies have documented elevated rates of hemangiosarcoma and lymphoma within certain populations, raising concern among veterinarians and responsible breeders. Efforts to improve genetic diversity, track lineage health outcomes, and prioritize structural soundness have become central to ethical Golden Retriever breeding programs. Because affection alone cannot offset hereditary risk. At the same time, the divergence between field and show lines has continued widening. Field-bred Goldens often display higher drive, leaner bodies, and more intense retrieving instinct. Show-bred Goldens may emphasize heavier coats and calmer demeanor suited to conformation rings and family life. Neither expression is inherently superior, but imbalance in either direction risks losing the very equilibrium that made the breed exceptional. Too much drive without stability can overwhelm novice owners. Too little drive without structural soundness can erode working heritage and resilience. The Golden Retriever's emotional peak emerges not in its friendliness, but in its trust. When a Golden carries a fragile bird untouched. When it guides a blind handler across a crowded street. When it rests its head gently on a child's lap. These moments are not sentimental accidents. They are outcomes of intentional refinement. Yet popularity magnifies pressure. As one of the most registered breeds worldwide, the Golden faces the paradox of success. High demand increases breeding volume. Increased volume risks diluted standards. Diluted standards threaten health and temperament consistency. The Golden Retriever stands as a reminder that gentleness must be guarded as carefully as strength, that warmth requires stewardship, that steadiness requires preservation. Because beneath the flowing coat and constant wagging tail lies a disciplined working dog shaped by Scottish marshes and guided by human intention. And if that intention weakens, balance can shift quietly. The Golden story is not simply about becoming beloved. It is about maintaining integrity while being admired. The next chapter depends on whether the breed remains rooted in purpose, even as it continues embodying companionship across millions of homes. The Golden Retriever's story reaches its peak not in the flash of a championship ribbon or in the echo of a shotgun across a misty loch. It reaches its peak in trust, in the quiet certainty that this dog, shaped by careful hands more than a century ago, will respond with steadiness when it matters most. From the Scottish Highlands to suburban neighborhoods across continents, the Golden has carried forward a blueprint defined by restraint, cooperation, and emotional resilience. Its soft mouth is more than a physical trait. It is a symbol of control under pressure. Its eagerness to please is more than charm. It is partnership refined through generations of disciplined selection. But the climax of this breed's journey lies in a simple truth. Gentleness does not sustain itself. It must be protected as deliberately as it was created. The Golden Retriever was never meant to be passive decoration. It was meant to work beside humans with clarity and purpose. When it retrieves a tennis ball in a backyard, it is echoing centuries of structured fieldwork. When it leans into a therapy patient's hand, it is expressing stability shaped by careful breeding. When it waits patiently for instruction, it is demonstrating impulse control rooted in hunting discipline. These behaviors are not coincidences. They are heritage made visible. Yet as the breed continues topping registration charts worldwide, the responsibility to preserve its balance becomes more urgent. Health must remain a priority. Cancer research must continue. Genetic diversity must be protected. Temperament testing must not yield to convenience. Because popularity without vigilance invites decline. The Golden Retriever's resolution is not a warning of collapse. It is a call for stewardship. The qualities that made this breed extraordinary: steadiness under stress, warmth without volatility, drive guided by discipline,